we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Philadelphia 76ers. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Andre Drummond. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
Ball entered from below the basket. Philadelphia ball.
Here's Philadelphia. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David.
76ers foul.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. He gets it in there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City. Takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count that one.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Philadelphia. Big stretch here going 10-2. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Maxey attacking. Launches a three. The 76ers again can't hit it. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Dort wide open. It's good from long range.
3 points.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
On the wing, George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Williams, that's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Maxey, no good. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
The game now all time. He has 6.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Drummond. No good on that one. Good D by Holmgren. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
The Thunder. 16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Holmgren can't hit. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The assist.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Here's Butler. Bona. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Outside Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Thunder with the lead. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And that one, good.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
On the wing, George. Get the teardrop. Rebound by Williams. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
George looking around. Knocked loose. And stolen by Caruso. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Thunder shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that one's good, Caruso.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And there's another one for the Thunder. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. It could go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Thunder leading by 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the second half here for the Thunder. Here's Lowry. Pass to Drummond. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Good on the triple. Holmgren's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Oubre. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Thunder making a change here. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Here's Hartenstein.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
The 76ers trail by 12. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. The shot's good.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
Pass to Hartenstein. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And they get it back. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, George. Six to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Embiid. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Embiid's got 6.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The 76ers trailed by 10.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Nobody near Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Maxey hits them both. 59 seconds left in the third. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The 76ers trailed by 19. Here's Embiid. And Holmgren pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Thunder with another miss. Outside, George. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's George missing. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Hartenstein with it. 3 seconds left. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
45. The Thunder, 66.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Maxey. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
That's his second.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Drummond the screen. The 3 from George. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Caruso with the drive. It's Dort on the wing. He gets that one.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. Maxey covering. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the miss from Andre Drummond. Back to Maxey. To the wing right side. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Another shot. Embiid in the corner. And the 3 off target. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. No good on the 3. And the 76ers with possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Screen by Hartenstein. To the paint. And stolen by Drummond. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. George, no good. And here is Dort. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. What a terrific move that was.
Assist from
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Grimes. Shoots over Caruso. The 76ers again can't hit it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Here's Williams.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Picked by Williams. A floater. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And Williams drops them both. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this
is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Maxey, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And Williams drops them both. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poked away. Pass to Embiid. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory